We're now looking at week 2 in our branch labs here. And make sure you always go through Blackboard like this as opposed to jumping around within ZY book itself. And you note here, this is the start of week 2 lab. Close out the window if you have not gone through Blackboard. Otherwise, your grades will not get to the Blackboard gradebook. So make sure they're synced. So here we're looking at branches. Remove gray from RGB. Basically meaning red, green, blue. So the summary, given integer values for red, green, and blue, subtract the gray from each value. So computers represent color by combining subcolors of red, green, and blue. Each subcolor value ranges from 0 to 255. Thus, 255.00 is bright red, right? Because that's the max on the red here, and the blue and green have values of 0. Here's an example of medium purple, which has got red in the middle, basically, green 0, and blue about in the middle. And this represents black, where they're all 0. This represents white, where we're all at the max. And this represents for dark gray as an example. And then an example of faded purple, and this is part gray. In other words, equal amounts of green, blue, blue yield gray. So, given the values for red, green, and blue, remove the gray part. So here's the input, 130 on red, 50 on green, and 130 on blue, and this should be your output. And then hint, find the smallest number and then subtract it from all 3 values, thus removing the gray. And this page here shows you conversions there, and your solution goes here. Okay, so let's look at our solution here. I define all my integer values, the red amount, green amount, blue amount, and the min value. And then here is a comment line, right? That's what the 2 backslashes are. Get RGB color from the values. And so I'm getting the input of the red, green, and blue in that order. Get next input, as you see here. So it'll get these once I put those input statements over here in the input, once I go to run it. And then I'm going to find the min value. That's that comment line. So the min value is equal to the red amount. And then here's where I'm doing an if statement. If green amount is less than min value, then I'm going to set the green amount to the min value. Notice I have indentation of 3 spaces. That's what is used in Coral for indentation. So make sure you do that correctly there. And then let's say if that's not true, then the blue amount is less than the min value. Then I set the blue amount to that. So what will happen is it's going to go through these if statements. So once again, if the green amount is less than min value, it's going to set that. If not, it's going to go down to blue. Even if that is true, it's still going to go on to this next if statement. And then to check the blue amount. Here's another comment I have in here. Subtract min value from all colors, thus removing any gray. So red amount is equal to red amount minus the min value. Green amount is green amount minus the min value, and blue amount is blue amount minus the min value. And then I'm going to output new color with gray removed. So I'm going to do a put to output of the red amount to output. And once again, I have that put on the next line here. In parentheses, that's going to actually show that in the output there. And then the same with the green amount. outputting it, and then the blue amount to output. Okay, so let's go through this here. And I'm going to put my input statements in. If not, I'm going to get an error message. So make sure, where's the input statements go? The input statements go here in the input area. And then I'm going to enter execution. I set the run to fast, and I'm going to run it. Notice it's stepping through the code and now put in the information. And there's my 3 values. Notice on that last output there, I don't have the parentheses. Don't need that, not required there on that part. Okay, so let's see, I get the correct answers. 80080, that's correct. So I'm going to submit for grading. That's the only way you're going to get a grade. And there's my 10 points. Once again, if you're stuck during the assignment, make sure you look at the sample code I provided to guide you.